I have had a lot of people asking me more recently if narcissists actually know if they are narcissists. Such a good question. Now, firstly, I want to acknowledge that often narcissists act the way that they do because they come from some sort of trauma or place of pain, and they're running an old story associated with that place of pain over and over again, which kind of helps them justify why they act the way that they do. And there's a sliding scale in that behavior. So on one end of that scale, you've got the extreme types of narcissists, which we see narcissistic personality disorder and all those sorts of things. And then you've got the people who won't acknowledge that they've got narcissistic personality disorder, but maybe they've got a few narcissistic tendencies. And then right over on the other side of that scale, you've got the people who believe that they are a victim in a situation. So they don't think that they're narcissists. In fact, you are the worst person in the world for even assuming that they operate that way. Now, you've probably seen it. You've probably been gaslit if you're watching this video. You've probably been love bombed. You've probably experienced the whole thing, so you know what I'm talking about. And it's a real challenge. And over time, being around these people, well, you can feel it starting to undermine your self-confidence or chipping away at your confidence and your self-worth. And you are just too cool for that. So if you are in that situation, first of all, you need to have a meeting with yourself and you need to acknowledge, cool, how is this person operating? And if you were your best friend in this situation, would you tell them to stay? Would you tell them to get the heck out? You probably would, right? So it's really important to, first of all, validate that your physical and emotional safety are okay. Are you okay? Have a real conversation with yourself. And if you're not, it is time to make a plan because they will never change. Changing narcissism means confronting your shadows. And because narcissism is very much about control, they will not look at those shadows because it's part of their operating system. That's the story that is their truth. So the only thing you can do is change your story and make a plan for yourself. And that involves making a plan to exit stage left. So you need to look after you. So quietly think about, how are you going to look after yourself in this situation? Where are you going to go? What are you going to do? How are you going to derive income? What is your safe space? Do you have people you can go to? Do you need to get out now? And then just very quietly make that plan, bring it together, and quietly exit stage left. Because they will never change. And even as you try to leave, they'll probably try to love bomb you and tell you, I know I've got these tendencies, but I'm just trying to be me and try to be authentic. Don't listen. Trust your gut. Because you deserve safety. You deserve to be happy. And you need to protect your peace.